Waffles went to bed at 2 a.m. Bells.
Bow back. There you go. Enjoy.
Oh.
2 a.m.
Wow, we were.
Oh.
Wow. Smother me with your duck feathers.
Yeah. Some people are all about that face sitting, but duck face sitting, that's a whole new level.
Super cute, that is.
I feel that should be Bermuda's next, sub-picture thing. Oh, do we even have any people that still start? Well, I know one person is. We don't even have his address, though, so...
Larry, what are you... Oh, he's talking to Bumblebee. I was like, I couldn't see him, and I was like, is he just standing there by himself? So I think what I need to do is get Larry's best friend Ralph to move to Bobford's vampire school.
Girls and boys.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
I don't know, I'm just saying that.
Okay. Because we've got some dorm rooms upstairs. This is the girls' room. There's only one girl besides Ingrid, because Ingrid has a weakness, a vampire weakness, that she can only sleep in a coffin. So she's just got a coffin out back.
Outside.
Huh?
Where's she going outside?
Because she loves the outdoors.
Oh, I see. That makes
Look.
more sense.
She loves the outdoors. Also, it's a coffin. It's completely closed.
Oh, yeah.
So you could put one
Someone
outside.
If you easily poke a single hole in there and she'd be dead. Actually, she's completely immune to sunlight now.
Exactly. She's so powerful that she's immune to sunlight. And look, because she completed the gardening aspiration. She's more fire resistant as well. So she's OP.
She isn't sick, is she? She'd be coughing.
So I blocked my toilet today. It was covered in toilet paper and poo. What did you do today? That's an accomplishment.
What did you do today to block your own loo? I haven't pooped this morning. I've just had an entire coffee and I had my breakfast cereal.
Oh God!
Mere moments ago.
Poop is coming.
A poop may arrive.
You're a fairy, Larry. Wait.
You're a fish.
You're a fish Funt.
I'm a fish. I'm a fish.
Yeah. But what I was saying, this is the girls' room. There's only one girl at the school who's not Ingrid. Ingrid has her own coffin, but there's one girl. And I think Ralph's younger sister, Jenny, is going to join the school next year. So then we'll have to put another bed in. But Ralph and Larry are going to sleep here. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to move Ralph into the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ralph needs to come.
Ralph needs to come to the vampire school, even though...
Boys and girls.
For boys and girls. Even though he's not a vampire. He doesn't have any magic powers.
And you know why? Everyone's told him he's a vampire, but no one knows. He doesn't know what it is to be a vampire. He's so rubbish at being a vampire that he just isn't one.
Yeah, he basically just never... He has never done a spell that worked.
He just really sucks. Not like vampire sucks, though. Like, really sucks.
Like human sucks. Alright, let's move Ralph in. So that's his younger sister, Jenny Queasy.
She's not old enough yet, though.
No.
She hasn't been given her...
She hasn't been summoned.
Blood vial of through the mail, brought to her on the wings of a bat. When she gets to the age of 13.
Mm-hmm. Never destroyed a toilet, but I have shit on a road.
Shit on a road.
Why was that, Pixie? Were you on a long car trip and you're like, I have to poo now.
Get me
Stop
out
the
of
car.
This car.
Is that what happened?
You know, I've often decided to bring toilet paper in my bag just in case I ever need to ask someone to pull the car over and take a shit on the road.
Yeah.
But
why would you do it on the road? Why would you go off into the bushes or something?
Yeah, of course there's bushes. There's like a side bit. And when I mean go poop on the road, I mean
like when you're like on the road again, like literally traveling.
That's Pixie's literally meaning she popped a
like
squat
on the road.
Dumped a poop right on the road.
Oh, CG with the hose.
CG, we love you.
Shit the road, Jack. I'd shit on the road if it was long.
Long road.
Is this sexual?
Jockey sucker? You're a jockey sucker.
Wow. That insult, Crollo.
So, Pixie, how has your week been? What have you been up to? And you may
Not shitting on roads.
Maybe not tell us as well, Sue. What have you been up to?
Hit the shit, Jack. Hit the shit sack. Wait, what?
Don't shit sacks no more, no more, no more, no more.
Okay, Winona's gonna do her homework. Ralph, you shouldn't do this, Ralph. Like, Ingrid's gonna come tell him, be like, Ralph, no, it's not safe. I'm gonna flash crazy eyes at you to be like, whoa, Ralph, you gotta stop!
Well, you know, he's doing things that he doesn't realise. Oh shit, she's literally popped in and be like,
yeah.
This is the Whomping Willow.
Is it?
It's the closest thing we have to a Whomping Willow.
Well, I mean, it could be some other creature. It's got a face and everything, you know? It's got like a
What do you reckon
mouth.
then? Is it basically the same as a mandrake? Is it going to scream at us unless you feed it at midnight?
Rickety, wrecked!
Thank you very much for them trust, Luke.
Thank you. What's the name of that guy? His name is Ralph Queasy.
Ralph Queasy and his sister. And his sister is
Jenny Queasy.
I got diarrhea when walking home, so I went to a lamppost and shit there, so people would think it was a dog shit. But yeah, it was walking home, having shit my pants or shit on the road.
Oh wow!
Can we?
I'm glad no one saw you, unless they did. Also, if it was diarrhea, they probably wouldn't think it was dog shit. I mean, dogs can get diarrhea, right? Pixie, that's crazy, but I suppose, you know, that's the thing. Like, people be like, I would never do something like that. But if you find yourself in that situation,
yeah, no,
you're
I
like,
totally do that.
I'm making a choice I never thought I'd have to make.
That's literally smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart. Amanda and Martin, thank you very much for that. That is smart, Pixie. That is pretty shitty, but also pretty smart.
MDCA's dog has diarrhea at the
wave
moment.
goodbye to your poop. There you go. Look, I'm doing it. Look, it's waving bye to some poop.
I went to poop heaven. You know what I was thinking at work the other day? It was a slow day. I was thinking, okay, poop is great fertilizer, right?
Yeah.
Like, plants grow in poop so well, like nitrates
all
and
those nitrates and all that jazz.
And I was like, if poop is so nutritious, why do our bodies get rid of it? And then I was like, well, plants have different requirements than we do. I mean, obviously, we need oxygen. Plants just give off oxygen.
Yeah.
Oxygen is their
plants
waste.
Also need oxygen. They go through cycles of respiration and photosynthesis during the night and day.
Yeah. But I know the night cycle is different from the day cycle. Like, they do different things.
But they give off an excess of oxygen, which is why before lots of animals exploded, and not actually exploded, the amount of animals exploded, there was a massive excess of oxygen in the earth millions of years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was pretty solid, luckily, but I just needed to evacuate itself.
Exactly. It's like, it's not staying in, so I can pull my pants down or keep them on, but it's coming out either way.
I've totally been there, Pigs. I've pooped my pants, and I've like been on a bus or like just got on a bus and been like, I need to evacuate my bowels now, and like had to get off the bus, and just poop my pants on the way home and stuff like that. So it's horrendous. I poop myself.
When I think about you,
poop myself. Huh.
Let's help her with her homework.
So there you go. Like streamer truths. Poop happens, guys.
I shit myself once, and I feel like you guys have already heard this, but
you haven't lived unless you pooped yourself.
I was a kid and I was ill, like I had the flu or something. So I had some diarrhea, and we were in the car. My family was in the car. We were just arriving home. We just parked the car, and I sneezed. So I sneezed, and the diarrhea came out.
I picked up Bermuda last night, physically.
Yeah, he lifted me up.
The second I did, I farted horrendously. It was glorious. I was holding in a fat guff.
Oh, Ralph, you're so clumsy.
Oh, clumsy Ralph.
Shouldn't be chopping vegetables. He's not a vampire, so he doesn't need to eat. Hearts?
They aren't hearts.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mix this salad with my hands after I put my finger in my ear.
You're so good. Minimal talking.
Are you hungover, Unbotted?
Thank you very
Sorry,
much.
are you hungover?
Unbutted, more like. Sorry, I don't actually know that.
MDCA says, normally when I'm in school... Did you already read that? Sorry.
No.
When I'm in school and I have the feeling of pooping, I just hold it in the entire day. Consequence, sometimes I fart. Yeah. You know, do you remember when that tsunami hit Japan a few years ago?
How is this linked to what you're saying?
I'll tell you.
Oh, God.
Do you remember when the tsunami hit Japan a few years ago and it broke something in the nuclear Fukushima
power plant,
like nuclear power plant,
to do with the coolants.
Yeah, and so I saw like a really, really weird Japanese video that because they were trying to deal with it, right? They're like, well, we could either have a meltdown or we could release a little bit of like radioactive waste or like water or something.
Yeah, it's the coolant runoff.
Yeah, so it's like it's either a little bit of radiation or a lot of radiation. What's the choice here? And I saw a weird Japanese video that was trying to explain like the situation. And it was like the nuclear power plant really needed to shit. Yeah. So you could either crap your pants or just let out a little fart. And I was just like, wow, Japan, you're so weird.
Wow, Japan, you're so weird.
So weird. Fukushima.
I mean, you made them weird with all of your nuke in Bermuda.
Sorry. And then they built a nuclear power plant and had a tsunami.
Did you know it was due to being nuked that made anime?
That's not true.
It's true.
The very first anime was based on Donald Duck because the creator...
It's not to do with that, though.
What do you mean?
It happened because they're in economic decline and this one dude was trying to do something to lighten up the lives and give something interesting to the people of Japan. He started drawing and making series of manga, and that grew and took off because it was a cheap, relatively inexpensive way to brighten up people's lives.
Okay.
And it just took off and went crazy and big after the massive depression of being nuked.
Yeah. If anyone Japanese is listening, I'm American. I'm really sorry. That was not cool. America should not have done that.
We did not mean to nuke your peoples.
Yeah. That was a really bad move. I can't even believe that Japan loves America now.
Yeah. There's Americanophiles in Japan.
Baseball, the all-American pastime, is more popular in Japan than it is in America.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they love Americans so much. We did a terrible thing. Sorry.
It's like Stockholm Syndrome. Japan has Stockholm Syndromed America.
Well, and here's another thing, right? Like, one of my housemates recently, she was like, oh yeah, I forgot to wish you a happy 4th of July, a couple weeks ago. And I was like, well, that's alright. And I was like, the 4th of July is when America wrote a letter to Britain and said, fuck you, you're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. And then, Britain was like, you want to fight about it? And America was like, come at me, bro.
Hey, Face.
Oh, it's Face, suddenly babies. They're called ducklings, Face.
Yeah, they're called ducklings, God.
A baby duck is a duck? It's okay.
Have you seen these these little baby ducklings? They're all like, I love you, Face, but he makes me cry like a baby. Guys, if you don't know Phase Changer, he's great.
Yeah.
He's playing the pre-sequel last.
Super nice guy, lives in New Zealand.
The pre-sequel, but being a New Zealander, I'm sure it's easy for him to enjoy the pre-sequel. It was made in, I believe, New Zealand.
Oh, MDCA is never going to let Pixie forget about the time she told us she shit on the road.
Oh, MDCA, come on. Oh. She shared something with us about her life, and now you're going to hold it against her? What the fuck is this, MDCA?
MDCA is
I thought you were a lover, not
such a troll.
Come on.
Bermuda explaining the 4th of July and the Japan tsunami is the best thing ever. You should be a history teacher. I wish they would teach history in, plain terms.
Yeah.
Because they're like, and then this war, and this declaration, and this document, and this prime minister, and this blah, blah, blah.
Angel is
from
Angel that
Rose.
Continent. The magical downstairs continent.
Yeah. The, Australasia. Oceania.
I believe Angel's also part of IGTV. It's... How you doing, Angel?
Pixie's glad she didn't tell us how she shit the bed.
what you streamed? Are you literally just like a
The magical downstairs, yeah. The underworld.
Well, now Timmy's here.
Oh,
Hello, summon
Timmy in the
from
underworld.
underworld.
Oh.
Guten Morgen, Timmy. I like New Zealand's National Day. It celebrates the day we signed a peace treaty that includes
Aw, clauses for diversity. Oh, that's really nice, yeah.
Nice.